Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm currently sitting in the living room in Arizona. I think if you've watched my other videos by now, you should know that my school is officially online the rest of the semester, so I'm going to be here till August, home sweet home, except all my friends are in California. But there's a lot of changes that happened because of how sporadically I guess the in-person semester ended, and I'm gonna talk about that. I thought it's kind of weird. I have to make sure like my brothers aren't passing in the background in their underwear because they tend to do that a lot. So then I had to stop filming because then I don't want my channel to get taken down for indecency. Yeah. So I was working on products and I don't have any of the products here with me, and some of them did get finished and then some of them had to get left behind, so let's quickly run through them. So basically I'm starting fresh here with my Arizona products, but it's fine because being at home means I can use candles and stuff during this self-isolation period. So let's start with the first item. The first item I had finished up was the Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte Spray, and I do have clips of some of them before it would just all went madness. I used a lot of it up in a Reed diffuser. If you saw my How I Pan body care items, then you would have seen that it's a great way to use sprays is to do a Reed diffuser, and I just used the rest of Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte to do that, and it went a lot fast because the alcohol in it, you know, would evaporate and the area smelled like Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte, and that's how I ended up using that one. Also finished the Picnic Summer Daisies. I was not able to cut into it just because after the last couple videos that you saw me in the last videos you saw me in my apartment, from like one day to the next they were like, go home, you can get a refund, go home if you can get a refund. So I just didn't cut into it just to lack of space, and I didn't want to carry around like a cut open bottle for no reason, so I used that up but without cutting it up. Next I have the Strawberry Pound Cake. I almost finished that up. It's actually at my boyfriend's home. Just what's left of it. He liked using that as a hand cream, so I said he can have it, but I did use that up for the most part. It just had a couple of uses left. Of course, if I would have cut it open, then I would have probably a good like 4 to 5 days worth of lotion left. But again, it's something that was not worth bringing with me because I had to bring all of my stuff with me. And then last but not least, I have the Sunshine Days Fine Fragrance Mist. I did do a lot of progress on that. I don't have a clip of that, unfortunately, but it is packed. I still technically have it, but it's packed with my apartment stuff, so I won't be seeing that bottle until when I have to move the storage from my boyfriend's apartment in college to a storage unit, because you know, a storage unit is a lot of money and I didn't want to pay like 4 months worth of storage, so he allowed me to store my things there. So it'll be there for 2 months, and then I only have to get a storage for another 2 months, which is great for my bank since I don't have money, I don't have a job. But yeah, so unfortunately I could not use those items up. Or just that one. So Sunshine Days is the only one I technically still physically have, and then everything else has been used up. Maybe not 100%, but they're no longer with us / with me. So we're starting fresh, new products, products that I have here since I did have a stash here. If you're wondering, the stash that I did have in college is still in storage. I'm gonna save that for next year. That way I don't have to bring that much. And there was a like a zero waste place over there in California right by my school where they had zero waste lotion. You just had to go fill a container, and I kind of want to get into that once I go back in the fall time, so just to, you know, consume less. But unfortunately they don't have anything like that here in Arizona, so I'm just going to be sticking to my stash, and plus everything's closed right now, so I wouldn't be able to. But let's go ahead and get into the products that I'm adding into this project pan. So I'm actually going to be adding in a shower gel, which I never usually tend to do, but I just I don't know, I think it's because I have more bathroom space. I feel like I want to, and it's such a hard time, like, just, you need a little bit of fun in your life, especially right now where you're just stuck indoors. So I'm using multiple shower gels. I don't care. I usually just stick to one and use it up, and it takes me a while to go through shower gel anyway. So I was like, what's a way to like make this a less miserable time? Like, use whatever scent you feel like using that day. But I still have this one lingering, and it is Winter Candy Apple. This is the Winter Candy Apple I was using here when I was here for winter break, and it is about halfway done, so it is about there. I used a silver Sharpie, so I don't know if you're going to be using up. One of the sad things is that I had a lot of half-empty products that didn't make it into the empties video, because there was still like half a container left. But right before I came back to Arizona, a lot of those things did finish up, and I wasn't in a place to film at my boyfriend's place, so I had like the Winter Candy Apple shower gel that I was using in college that was basically almost gone, that I could have used in an empties video, but it had to get left behind because, again, limited space. So I haven't had a break from this scent. I'm really just going to use this to shave my legs because it is hot here already. It is 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's just going to get hotter, so bare legs is the way to go here. And that's basically what I'm going to be using this for, not really all over my body, because I've been using a lot of Winter Candy Apple shower gel, and it's a little bit of an overkill, which I never thought I would say, but I just want to use fun fragrances, especially like during this time where there's not many fun things to do. So I'm just going to be using that one to shave my legs. We'll see how long it lasts, but that's why it's going into this project. Let's talk about lotions. I'm going to be using the Santa Blueberry Shortbread. I picked this up at the winter semi-annual sale. You know, their body creams just don't last very long, so I want to use them. Especially before it gets to like the 120 degrees here, where it's like everything is melting off of you. So right now is like a good time to use this before it gets to that point, and then I'll switch to like body lotions or the Lush bars that I brought back with me, because I was like, that's a perfect like time to use them in the summer here, where it's very light and it just kind of sinks into the skin, rather than this is a little bit heavier and it's gonna melt off. So I want to use it up now. Plus, like, it just kind of smells very wintry and Christmassy, but because I'm just in self-isolation, it'll work fine for what I want to use it, and it smells good. I like it. The notes are baked blueberry, crumbled shortcake, and whipped cream. So I'll have that one, especially because the other one that I have in here like doesn't do much when I shave my legs. Like, it needs more moisture, so this is gonna be the one specifically for that. The other lotion that I am putting in is not from Bath & Body Works. This is from The Body Shop. This is the Japanese Camellia Cream. This smells so good. I picked it up last May at the airport when I visited my best friend in DC. And it smells so good. I have Yay left. This is what I've been using, and I realized it's not enough for my legs because I shaved them today and they needed a lot more moisture. So that's where the other one comes in. But this is great. It's light, it's velvety, it sinks right in. It doesn't have the scent notes on here. It's like, doesn't just smell like Japanese camellia. Like, what the hell? Like, no. It doesn't say, but it's super moisturizing. It is kind of like an expensive lotion. I think this like retails for maybe $32. At the airport they had like a buy two get one, I think, something like that. And this just smells so good. It is floral, but it also has like a note of like cocoa in it, just a very slight note, and it smells really good. And because it's been open and I've had it for almost a year now, I think it's something to use up. It is light, so it's kind of nice for this hot weather that I'm very mad about, that like I'm not in California, because it's still like, it's spring. It's nice and cool, and here it's like hot. But it's not hot enough to turn the AC, because hot here is like 100, 110, 120, and that's when you turn the AC on. Not at 75, not at 80, not at 85. But at least I have Coco, which she's my dog, and she's sleeping on the couch. She kind of doesn't look like a dog there, does she? Look at her big long tail. Happy to be with her. Not happy that I got yanked from the nice California weather, but I will go back because I have no one here besides my family, like my immediate family, and I love them, but just them, like till August, I'm gonna go cuckoo. So I do plan on going back for a couple of things, and if my Portugal trip is still a thing, which I'm hoping it is, I'm saying that this should be done by mid-June because I really want to go and have nice weather. So we're just saying it's gonna happen, so it happens, because that's how things work. The spray I'm gonna be using on, just because, I don't know, I'm just like, you know, who are you trying to impress? But you still want to smell good, I guess, but not like want to use your nice things. So I'm putting in Country Apple. It's not like my favorite, it's just nice and fresh, and you know, I don't know why. Let me know if you feel like this too, but even though you take a shower, but if you're just sitting around like doing nothing all day, you kind of feel like icky, and I don't know, maybe smelling nice will counteract that icky feeling. I know it's not just me. I know like some people that I know also feel the same way, but let me know if you feel that same way. So I am going to try to use like Country Apple just to like avoid feeling icky by like smelling nice. But again, it's not like a scent that I'm like, oh my god, I just want other people to smell me. This is just for myself. Not something I'm crazy about, but also something that, you know, I'm like, yay. Does that make sense? That makes sense. Maybe once like the self-isolation thing's over, I will add another fragrance or switch fragrances, but this is what I'm gonna be using, just so I smell nice, I smell fresh, you know, I don't just stink because I'm not doing anything, you know? Yes. And last but not least, I'm adding in a candle because of course that's the perk about being home, is that I'm not in a campus apartment thing where they don't allow any of that stuff. So I'm going to be panning this Voluspa macaroon candle. It is the rose petal ice cream. I have burned it. It's just, this is a very strong, potent scent, even for the macaroon one. And I have like a bunch of this scent in different forms. And I have another macaroon one. I haven't burned that one. I have it like one of my little nightstands or like side tables has like, I don't know, it's like very aesthetically pleasing, but 2 macaroons make it like non-aesthetically pleasing. Like I think it just needs 1 macaroon. So I know, first world problems. So I just want 1 macaroon on there, so I want to try to use this up. Plus I think this would be like a really cute container for like, I don't know, earrings or safety pins or something like that. So I want to try to burn it. I can't have it burning too long because again, it's very potent. So I have my other sized ones, which are very, very potent, but I just want to work on something small since I'm not really like in the groove of like burning candles anymore. Also because it's hot, it's just like not the right atmosphere. I have my window open, I have the fan going, so like you can't really have like candles, they just won't burn. So just something small just to remind me, and then we'll see how it goes depending on whether I want to add more things. Maybe once we turn on the AC I can start burning more candles, but again, because my fan's always on now. It's funny because in California when it's like 75, 80 degrees, you're already like blasting your AC. But here you don't, because it's nice weather here considering, or like it's considered nice weather compared to the summer, so it's just open window and fans. But that is everything I'm going to be working on this self-isolation period. So it's not anything like, anything personally that I'm like, wow, shabam over, that I'm like, ah, yes. But, you know, you could still work on your collection. Like, just because you're in self-isolation doesn't mean that you can't use anything that, like, you know, you still have to shower every day. You still have to moisturize or you're going to get dry. So I would say use products that you've been trying to use up, but maybe don't use the ones that you're like in love with. I don't know if you have that mentality. I have that mentality where I'm like, I like to save those for like people, you know, not just myself, where it's like, yeah. Anyways, that's enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you would like to see from me, especially because everyone's kind of posting the same thing. Like everyone's doing like a spring clean out, everyone's kind of doing like what they're up to, and like if you like that, then let me know. But if you want to see something different and you have an idea of what you would like to see, please let me know, because I need ideas. And I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys are like have enough things. I know that grocery stores are starting to die down. I have mentioned this before. I think everyone's pretty much stocked up at this point, so I hope that grocery stores start to get more stock and people who weren't able to get things are able to get things now. So yeah, I'm keeping all of you guys in my thoughts and my prayers, and I will see you guys on my next one.